Right, I've degassed it. Let's check him out. Get the lid off. Wowza. Look at that. Funky monkey. Let's get this thing mounted and see if we can get it turned okay. What I've decided is to whack a tenon on the back of here, or spigot, depending where you're from. But I'm just going to feel much more secure with this. I don't want to put a recess in it really, because I've had them pop out before. The only thing I'm slightly worried about is you've got some of these pine cones. So I'm just hoping that they're not going to play up. I think that should be deep enough for what it is in parts. So yeah, it's coming up okay-ish. So off camera, we have, as well as making quite a lot of shavings, had a bit of a mare with this. I stopped filming and it decided to fly off lathe. And this weird sort of crack has obviously developed while it's curing, with a bit of wood I'd put in there or something. It just hasn't quite liked it. It pinged off. Big lumps of it gone kind of flying everywhere. And it obviously didn't like the tenon either, which was either caught on a bit of cone or I hadn't, well, possibly I hadn't really done it deep enough at that point. I don't want this one to defeat me because I think it would be quite a nice looking piece, but I am unsure what to do with that at the minute. So I think we'll take 5, go and have a brew, and come back to it.
One eternity later.
Well, this cheeky resin piece, it just gets everywhere. Oh, I've been hollowing this for, well, I don't know, probably an hour now. But this crack, I thought I'd filled that, and there it comes again. So I need to tread a little bit carefully, hopefully get the rest of this hollowed out without any flipping catches. I don't want to leave it too shallow actually, or too narrow even. Thin, what's the word? Thin. So I just want that kind of depth, I think. I think I'll leave it a chunkish bottle. So let's get the rest of this thing hollowed out, hopefully without incident, and get it sanded and finished.
challenge is just to get it properly buff. So thank you for watching this far. The project actually was a little bit, well, it took a while to be honest. It started off life actually as something else. So for those new subscribers who've come across, thank you very much. Big thank you to Stephen from SK Krafts for giving me a shout out. The piece actually started off as a bit of a, well, another resin piece, but a clear one. So if you've got any suggestions what to do with that, it's quite a monster, quite a big one, like this one was before. I had issues with it and had to turn it back. So if you've got any ideas for that, then let me know. I was thinking like a lampshade possibly, but well, I don't know, let me know. But this one turned out okay. It's a little bit smaller. You can see some of the really interesting mica powders coming through. Not used that one before. Do like the bottom in fairness. I'm glad I went with what do they call it? Tenon rather than a recess. I just prefer the look of them in the bottom really. I think it just looks a little bit more professional. You haven't got a soft hole in the bottom, but yeah, overall the only sort of fail is around here where, where I had to obviously add a little bit of colour. I didn't quite manage to colour match it. You can start to see some of the shine coming through, so I think if I was to do that again and you wanted it, you know, opaque, you'd really have to think about adding more mica powder to it, but as it's turned out, I'm pretty happy with that as a first effort and with it flying off. Each little stage, each time I do it, it's actually getting easier. It didn't look like it, I feel it in some ways, but less stressful, apart from my SD card failing to work on quite a lot of filming. But yeah, some picks up at the end, some stills there. Let me know what you think, please do, in the comments below. Thanks for watching, see you next time.